Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliet here from English Prep Class in case you're new. And in today's video, I'll basically be talking about how you can improve your pronunciation in the PTE exam, especially focusing on syllables and stress. Now let's get straight into this topic. Now, someone who might say, what is syllables? And Juliet, you've come again. Now relax, that is why I'm your tutor. I'm just going to teach you why you should know syllables and stress, the meaning of syllables and stress, and how you can use it to improve your pronunciation score in your Pearson test of English. Now, why am I focused on pronunciation? This is because in the PTE speaking module, which is the first module in the PTE exam, you'll be required to, or one of the criteria for getting a high score will be your pronunciation. The others will be content and oral fluency. Now, a lot of people that are non-English speakers or non-native speakers usually struggle with pronouncing words. So I just thought it necessary to just throw a little bit of light into what this pronunciation is and how you can pronounce words. Now, hold on. Before you think I'm just doing this video for only the people writing the Pearson test of English, actually they are my main focus, but you can learn one or two things from this video if you just want to learn basic English language, or if you even want to write the other tests of English like the IELTS and TOEFL, especially the speaking part of your IELTS is going to help you. Okay guys. Now, what is syllables? Syllables are different parts of word. Some people actually say that they are created by a vowel sound. When I say different parts of word, I just basically mean, like for instance, a word like seated. The different parts of that word, seated, are the syllables. Now, some words have just one syllable, while others have more than one syllables. Words like seated will have two syllables, clarity will have three syllables. Then words like characteristics will have five syllables. Now, the parts of these words are what they refer to as syllables in English language. Now, what's the relationship between syllables and pronunciation? I'm also going to tell you where we can add stress on the parts of those words so that you can pronounce those words in a way that they should be pronounced. And this is also important. For instance, when there's a verb form of word and there is a noun form of word, with your knowledge of where the stress should be on those words, it will help you to be able to pronounce the words. Let's say, for instance, a word like object and object. They are the same spelling, but they are different form of words. For instance, object, of course, is a noun, because we know that noun is the name of a person, place, thing. So that thing is object. Then we'll say, I object, my lord. Like those words used in a court of law, or when we speak our normal grammar, it's a verb. So when you say object, I already know what you're saying. It's a noun. And when you say object, I already know that it's a verb. So my syllables, my stress will be placed on different parts of this word that will give it meaning to be able to say, oh, this is the verb form, or this is the noun form. So that is what we're going to be looking at. If you know where the stress will be on the word, then you'll be able to pronounce it. Like the instance I gave between object and object, and that one is present and present. I want to present a TV show, or I'm presenting this lecture. They are the same spelling, but they are different meanings. Now, the place where the stress will be on these words will determine how you pronounce them. And that is what I'll basically be sharing in this video. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video. Don't go out, listen to this video and hit the subscribe button if you have not. Let's get into it, guys. Now, this is it, guys. The topic is improving your PTE pronunciation, like you have heard me say during the introduction. Okay, so straight to the point. Remember to follow me on Instagram at English_prep class and on Facebook at English Prep Class. I mean, recently I've been posting out some of the results of my students. Yeah, this is serious business, to show you that, yeah, we are making progress. My students are passing. In case you have someone that wants to write the PTE, or you're watching this video and you want to write the PTE, remember, yours truly can help you. Okay, so I just put them in 2 rules. Okay, but they are standard things that you need to know when it comes to pronunciation in English language. So the first one is, if a word has one syllable, the stress will be on the vowel. Remember that I said a syllable is just part of a word. It's very important to know this. And there's something else I also would want to say here. Yeah, sorry. So look at the example of words that have one syllable. Oh, like words like beat, sad, walk, just one syllable. So the syllable, the stress, where you need to emphasize, where you need to lay emphasis on, be on that part that have got the vowel. Yeah. The thing is, there's basically one syllable that is stressed in a word, even if there are more than different parts of the word, but there is one particular place of that word that must be stressed. And that will make it easy for you to be able to pronounce the word if you know where that stress lies. So this is why I'm showing you that a word that has just one syllable, it will be stressed on the vowel, at the point of the vowel sound. Okay. So the next one here is if a word has two syllables and it's a noun or an adjective. We know noun is the name of a person, place, thing. You know the definition. I mean, it's a standard definition. Then an adjective like modifies a noun, qualifies a noun. Okay. So if you have a word that's like two syllables and is a noun or is an adjective, then the stress will be on the first syllable. Remember, I said something like the syllable will help you improve your pronunciation. And this brings me to this example that's so funny, like this one, object. There's a verb word, object, right? Now, if you know that this one is a noun, the stress will surely be on the first part of the word, which is the first syllable, which is up. So up, object. It's not object. It's not object, object. So it means that this is where the stress will be. Here we have rainy. You can't just say rainy. So it's rainy. You put a bit of stress here. The stress is actually here on the first part of the word. We have this one, present. Remember there's the word present, but this one here is present. It's a noun form of the word. So it's going to be on the first syllable, which is present. So the force is going to be there. So when you see this kind of word, you'll be able to know if it's a noun, depending on the position or what it stands or its meaning in the sentence you're reading. So present, this one is careful. So careful. Can hear the stress being emphasized on this first part of the word. I mean, you can play this slide over and over again, or this video over and over again, so that you learn these things. These things will help you in your pronunciation, especially if you're not a native English speaker. Now, this is another one. I say it's rule 2B. Yeah, to me, that is what it is, because we're still talking about two syllables. But here is if the word is a verb or a preposition, the stress will be on the second syllable. The other one says if the word is a noun, it will be on the first syllable. That's the stress. This one is saying that if the word is a verb or a preposition, then we will have the stress on the second syllable, and the where you emphasize the word, where you will need to add in more energy on the word. That's what I mean by saying stress. Okay, so we have what I believe. So it's believe there. That's IEV. Yeah, this is it. It gives you that stress, or what the computer will be willing to hear in your speaking, especially they read aloud. Then we have here during. So rain is where the syllable. Now this is another one. Present. Remember in the other slide, when is a noun word, which is present, is the stress will be on the first syllable, pre. Now for this one, which is a verb, like an action word, you see here is present. So the stress will be here, sent. That is where you put in the stress. So you can't just say present and presenting. There should be a level of stress on that word. Then we'll have here below. So it's not below, as in the stress is here. Okay, these are the things that will help you improve your pronunciation when you're reading or when you're speaking in other tests of English that you're doing. So this brings me to another point where words that have three syllables that ends in ER or LY will be stressed on their first syllable. We see this one, carpenter, car. That is where the syllable will be. It's ending here, ER. So it's telling us here that words that ends in ER or LY will be stressed on their first syllable. I know sometimes you think it's green because of the power, but funny enough, this is where the stress is. Then here, happily. Words like happily, this is where the stress will be. This one is together. Two. This is where the word will be stressed because it's ending in ER or it's ending in LY. So the stress will be on the first form or on the first part of the word, which is the first syllable. Okay. This is another rule here. Words that contain suffixes will be stressed on the syllable just before the suffix. So this word here, mysterious, is gotten from the word mystery. So it means that ROIUS is the suffix, the word added to the ending of another word to give it another meaning. So here, the rule says here that the suffix will be stressed on the syllable just before the suffix. So this is the word. So this is the syllable just before the suffix. So mysterious, that is where the stress is. Mysterious. This is bacteria. Okay, so here is T before the RIA, which is a suffix, bacteria. So this is classification. Tion is the syllables, is the suffix. So K, which is the syllable before the suffix, is where the stress will be. So cation, classification, classification. Okay, so now there are some exceptions where the suffix will be stressed when the words ending. Let's see that. When the words ending ADE, ESE, ETTE, and QUE. Now, these are not the only words that have that exception, okay? The other words that have that exception is just that these are the few ones I just want to talk about. I think they are mostly popular. You can see example here, serenade. So nade, aid, that is where you add the stress. So this one is ESE, Japanese, Togolese, ease, that is where the stress is. S, we have things like etiquette, serviettes. So ETTE, that is where the stress is. So in case you're reading and you see something like serviette or etiquette, so you have to put in a bit of stress at the ending of that word. Here we have Q, which is physique. Till the stress is there. You even know just the way the word sounds, you know the stress will be on this one. And this brings me to another slide. If you have 3 syllable words that end in Y or a consonant, the first syllables of the word will be stressed. So if we have 3 syllable words, then it ends in Y or it ends in a consonant. We know there are vowels and there are consonants, and we know the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. It means that every other thing that is not A, E, I, O, U will be consonants. You get me? Okay, so words that end in Y, as long as they are 3 syllable words, they are the stress. Where you put more stress on the word will be on the first part of the word, which is the first syllable, or orderly. Here will be holiday. Harmony, not harmony, harmony. Here, important. I mean, you're stressing it. So these are the few ones I want to share today, and I hope it's going to help you as you go through them and try to master them. So as you read, you're going to try to read the way you're supposed to read, putting stress in the words. I mean, if you've been having a lot of problem with your pronunciation, this is really going to help you to get a high score in your pronunciation, especially for your speaking module. I hope this will help you. Hey guys, so you can see here from the explanation or from the slides I have shared, yes, I shared slides. You can see that it's easy for you to understand how you can pronounce your words in the PTE. Now, this makes it very interesting, right? I know. So if you have not followed me yet on Instagram, remember to follow me at English_prep class and find me on Facebook at English Prep Class. If you're yet to subscribe to this family, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification just by the side of the subscribe button so you know when I upload new videos. I'll see you in my next class. Please stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.